What up, YouTube fam? It's April G. Showers back at y'all with a reaction. A 2-in-1, actually. Um, if y'all been following me on Twitter or Instagram or my community posts on here, y'all know I haven't been feeling very well and I haven't been uploading many videos. I uploaded reaction to Merkham's um 2 days ago, and that's the last thing that I've done. So yeah, showers back. Y'all know, yeah, the 22nd. I uploaded it on June the 22nd. It says, and today is the 25th. So really 3 days ago. So yeah, y'all know, man, something's wrong if I don't upload something in that amount of time. I've been off and on social media, just either watching stuff or posting some little silly stuff or whatever. But anyway, so you could go and look under my community tab. You can also go on IG or Twitter. I put it on, no, I didn't put it on Facebook. I just put it on IG, Twitter, and YouTube. It's a little, poster thing that I made. And it says, I truly apologize for being all over the place lately. My big brother's birthday, who died, is the 28th. Extremely sleep deprived. Having issues with my son. Greatly struggling financially. Major health issues. And just not in a good place at all. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. Mental illness sucks. I'm just being completely real. So, if you want to unfollow, unsubscribe, distance yourself from me, etc., I totally understand and don't blame you. I wouldn't want to be, I wouldn't want anything to do with a person like me either. I'm genuinely sorry. So that's what I posted. And I still mean it. I still mean it. It hasn't changed. I still feel very exhausted, weak, tired. It's hard to explain. Like, I haven't been running like a fever or anything like that. I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know. I wish I did know. All I know is I have not slept this much in a minute. It's been a while. Like, a couple of weeks ago, when all this happened with George Floyd, which was on May the 25th. Speaking of that, today's June the 25th. Today makes exactly 1 month since George Floyd was killed. Rest in peace, George Floyd, and prayers to his loved ones. And let's have a moment of silence, please. Okay. So, that all happened, and y'all know I was reacting, and I have reacted to tons and tons of stuff, on that topic, police brutality and stuff like that, on Black Lives Matter, and just all kinds of stuff. And it's very, it can be very overwhelming, to take all that in, especially when you're an empath like I am. I take on others' emotions, like literally take on others' emotions. You may think I'm crazy, but it's a real thing. Google it. EMPATH. Google it. Anyway, and it can be very overwhelming at times. And like right now, sitting here, I'm sleepy again. I'm getting sleepy again. I was fine for like 20 minutes, and now I'm just sitting here. I'm getting sleepy again. I don't know what the deal is, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know I have blood work done, and I do have some health, medical, whatever issues going on, but I don't know why I'm so freaking, like, tired and sleepy, and I don't know, it sucks though, and I hate it. As far as the issues with my son, that's nothing, like, he's healthy, like, I mean, he has his own medical issues, but he's for the most part, he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? And uh, then of course financially, I mean, that's just a whole nother problem on its own. I don't have no money. You know what I mean? This is how I provide for me and my son right here, and this don't bring in much money. It's not like what you think it would be. When you get bigger and you have bigger numbers and stuff, yeah, it could be a good income. But until then, I rely pretty much solely on donations. By the way, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App links are in the description boxes under all my videos. If you're just led to donate $1 or it don't matter, I don't care. A penny helps. I'm a single mom doing it by myself, so yeah. Donations are never required, but greatly appreciated. Now, what I'm about to react to, the two things I'm about to react to, are actually dono requests. My whole point of all that was, y'all know me, I talk a lot. Sorry. The thing that I put up, the poster thing that I read y'all that I put up talking about if you want to unfollow or unsubscribe, I'm just being real, blah, 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 I'm all over the place, blah, blah, blah. He had saw that and sent me a DM on Twitter, and it was a really, really kind and encouraging DM, and he didn't say anything about himself as far as his music. He didn't so I know he didn't reach out to me just to get me to react to his music, because he didn't even, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. And, he reached out to me via DM privately versus a public comment. Now, it's all well and nicely public comments for people like praying for you. Da, 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 da. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But when people take the time to actually go and text you or DM you, like privately, when it's just you and them, that shows real concern. That's how I distinguish real from fake. You see what I'm saying? Real supporters from fake supporters. Real concern from genuine concern. So on and so forth. Now, those of you watching now who only have a YouTube account and you don't have Twitter or IG or any of that, that's cool, and I know that and I understand that, and you're cool. Alright? So y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, his name is spelled Kuroko, but I asked how to pronounce it because I wanted to make sure I got it correctly. And it's pronounced Kuroko. Kuroko. It is his favorite anime character. Y'all know I do not get into anime. That's just not my thing. It never has been. But to each his own, Also, there's a deeper meaning behind that name that I don't really want to go into because I don't know if he would want me to share all that publicly with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to disrespect him because it's not my story to tell. You know? That's another thing, y'all. I'm extremely, extremely, extremely thirsty all the time. And yeah, I'm drinking Mellow Yellow right now instead of Mountain Dew. Can you believe it? I've got both in there in the refrigerator right now. Anyway, God, this is such a long intro. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been so long since I've talked to y'all and recorded anything. I feel like I got to tell y'all so much. But anyway, so the first song we're going to listen to is called Change. And it was released a couple months ago, I think. And then the second song is called In Time. Now, In Time was just released like a week ago. Not even a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm excited about it. He is from another country. I do know that. So I don't know what kind of accent to prepare myself for. I don't know if he's in the UK. I don't know if he's in South Africa, Australia. I have no idea. But I guess I'll find out, won't we? Y'all, excuse me, he is a new up and coming artist. New pretty much to YouTube. So I am gonna provide the links to this song and the other song in the description box below. So after my reaction, y'all make sure y'all click on both of those links, or click on just one of those links. It don't matter, and go. That link will take you to whichever song it is you clicked on. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to his channel. Look through his music. Listen, like, comment, all that stuff. Even if it's like constructive criticism. Just don't be disrespectful. So anyway, he's a really cool guy. Appreciate you, man, for hitting me up. Makes me feel good. Thank you for the dono request. It means the world. You have no idea. It means the world to me. Alright, y'all. I'm ready. Finally, I'm gonna shut up. April G. Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. Let's get it. Sorry for the long intro, y'all.
I don't know you and you don't know me. Share your pain, you just don't want to see it. Bear your fate, just no one for believing. Praying that thread don't lead to the ceiling. To the ceiling. When your friends cut ties, now you're falling and bleeding. Begging the decent. Nothing decent about you. Caged like a zoo, a small view. Through the bars of hearts parted from the few. Shared scars, cross swords, lost sight and doubt grew. Chasing clouds, your faces blue like bodied from the fumes. Whole world in 2 rooms, don't need me to talk to. Equals stories you stew, ghost as Willis.
I gotta rewind it. I like the flow switch. The very beginning flow. I like what you were saying, but I don't like that flow particularly. But when you switch the flow up to go more along with the kind of the beat, I think the beat changed just a little bit. I like that.
Decent. Nothing decent about you. Caged like a zoo, a small view. Through the bars of hearts parted from the few. Shared scars, cross swords, lost sight and doubt grew. Chasing clouds, your faces blue like bodied from the fumes. Whole world in 2 rooms, don't need me to talk to. Equals stories you stew, ghost as Willis consume. Foods for thought and you're full, I always push as you pull. End results always null, trying to shop it's all bull. You only pray for my downfall, better off wishing for death. And talk to God when you're drowning, that's a waste of your breath. Watch you sink in deep waters cause you're out of your depth.
Bars! Talk to God when you're drowning, that's a waste of your breath. Okay. As my friend Devo the Ambivert would say, by the way, y'all go subscribe to his channel. He is an amazing bar breakdown reaction channel. As he would say, you trying to hide the bars from me, bro. You putting them hidden bars in there, Kuroko?
For death and talk to God when you're drowning, that's a waste of your on a shop, it's all bull. You only pray for my downfall, but I'm wishing for death. And talk to God when you're drowning, that's a waste of your breath. Watch you sink in deep waters cause you're out of your depth. Still
and you sink in deep waters because you're out of your depth.
Throw your left, preserve them in boxes of meds. Doc said we're both okay. In deep waters cause you're out of your depth. Still they throw your left, preserve them in boxes of meds. Doc said we're both okay.
Wow.
Just a little imbalance. Was that imbalance in the silence? I was belittled and challenged on an island in a crowd. Mighty glass I just vanished. Ships wrecked like I trust that there'll be any salvage. Oh. Man in the mirror says he wants you to change. We don't wanna be like him. He lives his life in a frame. And when the rage is building up, getting too hard to contain, you can let it all out and all sharing your pain. Last first about survival, forget the fanfare and fame. And if you're fair to your fans, know they'll fan up your flame. They'll pick you up when the trials are weighing down.
The F's, I like that. Something about something you're a fan of the flame.
Any savage man in the mirror says he wants you to change. We don't wanna be like him. He lives his life in a frame. And when the rage is building up, getting too hard to contain, you can let it all out and all sharing your pain. Last first about survival, forget the fanfare and fame. And if you're fair to your fans, know they'll fan up your flame. They'll pick you up when the trials are weighing down on your brain. And when you weathered all the storms, they'll never wear out your name. So when the voices keep coming with their hellish remarks, keep dropping hits like Christian Yelich, knock them out of the park. Don't listen to them, they're jealous of the path that you walk. You're a man on a mission, they're too scared to depart. The cowards keep on lying, but you ain't lacking in heart. You got the courage to keep on fighting, keep on tackling the dark. Sacks over the back means that you're making your mark. Stacking racks in the bag is just a perk of the job. And yeah, I've been down, hit the bottom and thought world would be much better if death got a jump start. Thoughts like in the first verse that tried to tear me apart. But I'm glad I didn't do it, I never discovered my art. Then I'd never be here, we're not just set to impart. Don't try to swallow your pain, know that feeling comes short.
Yes, go back.
And racks in the bag is just a perk of the job. And yeah, I've been down, hit
the bag is just a perk of the job.
the cowards keep on lying, but you ain't lacking in heart. You got the courage to keep on fighting, keep on tackling the dark. Sacks over the back means that you're making your mark. Stacking racks in the bag is just a perk of the job. And yeah, I've been down, hit the bottom and thought world would be much better if death got a jump start. Thoughts like in the first verse that tried to tear me apart. But I'm glad I didn't do it, I never discovered my art. Then I'd never be here, we're not just set to impart. Don't try to swallow your pain, know that feeling comes sharp. These long felt words shouldn't sell yourself short. There's a fire hidden and you just gotta find you a spark. Yeah, it's common wisdom, but your dance seems so distant. Your ambitions hit the ground, sounds the mix of past decisions. Reminiscing on when you were wishing sweet leafless live in prison. But keep on listening and envision, escape from constant self-addition. It don't matter, your professional's full of wonder if you have a vision. Plumber, hunter, or musician, scholars, you know which bits you're missing. This is fuel to
He's on a little rhyme scheme right here. Mission, vision. The little rhyme scheme. Let's see how many times he rhymes.
You just gotta find you a spark. Yeah, it's common wisdom, but your dance seems so distant. Your ambitions hit the ground, sounds the mix of past decisions. Reminiscing on when you were wishing sweet leafless live in prison. But keep on listening and envision, escape from constant self-addition. It don't matter, your professional's full of wonder if you have a vision. Plumber, hunter, or musician, scholars, you know which bits you're missing. This is fuel to keep man driven, pushing forward this transmission. The partition's coming down, call this division, abolition. You ain't alone, you ain't drifting, you wanna torture in 60 million. We won't drown, we'll stay swimming till the dawn. We'll keep your kicking, snakes are hissing, butting, spitting, dissing greats just cause they're winning. Might hit you to the ones risen, all I want is you to keep on building. Rex the riches, the right, the fiction, cut them off, make that incision. When they ask him for forgiveness, time to seek it. Whether weirdest lost your way till you're uplifted like a birthday, know you're gifted. Those ain't standing with you tripping cause your family's glad you're living. When the man
He just stayed on the rhyme scheme, the vision, mission, that thing. I think it was like 22 words he rhymed.
be here, we're not just set to impart. Don't try to swallow your pain, know that feeling comes sharp. These long felt words shouldn't sell yourself short. There's a fire hidden and you just gotta find you a spark. Yeah, it's common wisdom, but your dance seems so distant. Your ambitions hit the ground, sounds the mix of past decisions. Reminiscing on when you were wishing sweet leafless live in prison. But keep on listening and envision, escape from constant self-addition. It don't matter, your professional's full of wonder if you have a vision. Plumber, hunter, or musician, scholars, you know which bits you're missing. This is fuel to keep man driven, pushing forward this transmission. The partition's coming down, call this division, abolition. You ain't alone, you ain't drifting, you wanna torture in 60 million. We won't drown, we'll stay swimming till the dawn. We'll keep your kicking, snakes are hissing, butting, spitting, dissing greats just cause they're winning. Might hit you to the ones risen, all I want is you to keep on building. Rex the riches, the right, the fiction, cut them off, make that incision. When they ask him for forgiveness, time to seek it. Whether weirdest lost your way till you're uplifted.
Hell, I lost count. Holy mother. Okay, I hear you, Kuroko.
Snakes are hissing, butting, spitting, dissing greats just cause they're winning. Might hit you to the ones risen, all I want is you to keep on building. Rex the riches, the right, the fiction, cut them off, make that incision. When they ask him for forgiveness, time to seek it. Whether weirdest lost your way till you're uplifted like a birthday, know you're gifted. Those ain't standing with you tripping cause your family's glad you're living. When the man in the mirror says he wants you to change, we don't wanna be like him, he lives his life in a frame. And when the rage is building up, getting too hard to contain, you can let it all out and all sharing your pain. Last first about survival, forget the fanfare and fame. And if you're fair to your fans, know they'll fan up your flame. They'll pick you up when the trials are weighing down on you.
If you're fair to your fans, they will fan up your flame. How awesome is that? I love that. That's what he said a while ago when he was doing the F's.
It's building up, getting too hard to contain.
Sorry, I gotta eat something, man. I'm so sorry, but I haven't ate nothing in like 24 hours. I feel like really weak, like I'm about to pass out. I don't want to pass out during my reaction.
Want you to change, we don't want to be like him. He lives his life in a frame, and when the rage is building up, getting too hard to contain, you can let it all out.
And he's talking about the man in the mirror wants you to be the same, but you don't want to be like him. Something about you'll be contained in a frame, something like that. You know, man in the mirror, yourself. Shout out to Michael Jackson, by the way, and R.I.P. Fun fact, named my son after Michael Jackson. He was born on his birthday.
Those ain't standing with you tripping because your family's glad you're living. When the man in the mirror says he wants you to change, we don't want to be like him. He lives his life in a frame, and when the rage is building up, getting too hard to contain, you can let it all out and all sharing your pain. Life's first about survival, forget the fanfare and fame. And if you're fair to your fans, know they'll fan up your flame. They'll pick you up when the trials are weighing down on your brain, and when you weathered all the storms, they'll never wear out your name. Age 12 when I first got depression, anxiety soon after, that's the natural progression, no pressure.
Okay. Hold on. Let me rewind it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna rewind it a bit because I got something I gotta say.
Cut them off, make that incision. When they asking for forgiveness, time to seek it. Whether weight has lost your weight till you're uplifted like a birth, they know you're gifted. Those ain't standing with you tripping because your family's glad you're living. When the man in the mirror says he wants you to change, we don't want to be like him. He lives his life in a frame, and when the rage is building up, getting too hard to contain, you can let it all out and all sharing your pain. Life's first about survival, forget the fanfare and fame. And if you're fair to your fans, know they'll fan up your flame. They'll pick you up when the trials are weighing down on your brain, and when you weathered all the storms, they'll never wear out your name. Age 12 when I first got depression, anxiety soon after, that's the natural progression, no.
Okay. Age 12, he says, when he first got depression and then anxiety, that's the natural progression. Earlier when I said I didn't want to talk about what he told me because that's not my story to tell, that's what I was referring to. By the way, this is not going to be a 2-in-1 reaction. I'm going to do a whole separate reaction for his newest song called In Time. So, Kuroko, I'm sorry, but I didn't realize that this reaction was going to last so long. And if I do In Time after I finish this song, it's going to be like over an hour long reaction. And we all know how people's attention spans are these days. And this one, and like my software, I have no idea how long this reaction has even been. Yeah, like I have no idea how long I've been recording at all. It don't give me a time at all on my screen on how long I've been recording. But I know it's been probably a while, 20 or 30 minutes, I would assume. But I too have depression and anxiety, and they usually do go hand in hand.
Know they'll fan up your flame, they'll pick you up when the trials are weighing down on your brain, and when you weathered all the storms, they'll never wear out your name. Age 12 when I first got depression, anxiety soon after, that's the natural progression, no pressure in my life, but I still constantly stressing, asking questions, why am I the bully?
No pressure in my life, but still constantly stressing. Come on, man. I love that. Because, yeah, when you have depression, when you have anxiety, everything in your life could be going okay, you know, but still you're stressing and you don't even know why. You know what I mean?
When you weathered all the storms, they'll never wear out your name. Age 12 when I first got depression, anxiety soon after, that's the natural progression, no pressure in my life, but I still constantly stressing, asking questions, why am I the bully's wanton obsession? I'll admit that I went and lost all my direction except one, straight down pain was my only expression, became an outcast, I left a lonely impression, not to stand on my own, that's the only concession. Plus the music, if this is an honest confession, him and Dre helped me escape chronic depression.
Oh, go back. I think I just heard my bar about my husband.
Breakdown pain was my only expression, became an outcast, I left a lonely impression, not to stand on my own, that's the only concession. Plus the music, if this is an honest confession, him and Dre helped me escape chronic depression, but the...
He said the music pretty much was his therapy. Music pretty much was his therapy. I forgot the exact words. He said, M and Dre helped me escape chronic depression. Is that what he said? Let me do it one more time.
Was my only expression, became an outcast. I left a lonely impression.
Became an outcast. I left a lonely impression. Now, I don't know if that's a shout out to Outkast, the group Outkast, but if so, awesome. And hell yeah, shout out Outkast, love Outkast. Alright.
Than to stand on my own, that's the only concession. Plus the music, if this is an honest confession. Em and Dre helped me escape chronic depression.
Yep. Em and Dre helped me escape chronic depression. Get it, Eminem and Dr. Dre, and they had the CD Chronic 2001. I have that album, by the way, and love the entire album. That's one album that you can listen from beginning to end all the way through and not skip a song. The entire album is amazing. He said, Em and Dre helped me escape chronic depression. I love that. I love that. That was a bar. A bar.
Down payment was my only.
And it's my husband, so. Y'all see my shirt? Biology major. Hell yeah. Shout out No Life Shack. Who was my inspiration? Script work was my motivation.
Expression, became an outcast. I left a lonely impression. Than to stand on my own, that's the only concession. Plus the music, if this is an honest confession. Em and Dre helped me escape chronic depression, but that path wasn't for me. I was just a novice projecting till I heard it and felt that promised connection. So I started working, learning, following his lessons, soul searching, wording, honoring the blessings, whole verses burning, offering some balance to one person. Hurting starts fostering the talents.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, hating life, know you're not alone.
Facts.
We've been there too.
Yep.
But if I can do this, you can do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
Just gotta keep working, and eventually, dreams do come true.
Facts.
Thanks for listening, and making mine.
Oh, he said you keep working, and eventually your dreams come true. Thank you for listening and making mine. I'm gonna cry. Like making my dreams come true. For listening to his music. Making his dreams come true by listening to his music. Oh, that's so beautiful.
You can do whatever you want to do. Just gotta keep working, and eventually, dreams do come true. Thanks for listening, and making mine.
I love it. And you're welcome.
Peace.
Peace. So I want to make sure that's it. Okay. So, that was Change by Kuroko. Produced by Pendo46. Shout out, Pendo46. I loved it. I did. I really did. Like I said at the very, very beginning, I could tell you were kind of a little bit uncomfortable. A little bit. But then when the beat kind of switched up and you did your flow switch, I liked it. And then the more the song went on, you got in your bag. And by the end, you was in your bag. And like when you started, talking about how at age 12, you had depression and then anxiety, and then talking about Em and Dre and that whole scheme that you did there, I could feel it. Like I could feel your passion, your passion. And then the whole scheme you did with the mission, vision, that whole rhyme scheme, that was amazing. I loved it. I am so sorry that this is such a long reaction, but then again, I'm not. If you've been rocking with me long enough, you already know. Sometimes my reactions might be 15 minutes, and then sometimes they might be a damn hour. So it just depends. It depends on me and what I'm led to say and how I feel. You know what I mean? So, Kuroko, I will be doing a reaction to End Time. It won't be like the very next one after this one because I have several others I have to do as well. But I will get to End Time. I had marked it out because I was gonna do them both together, but I'm writing it back down again. End Time. Star. I'm starring it and circling it. But I'll get to, within the next week. Thank you so much again for hitting me up. Thank you for sharing your story or part of your story with the world. That takes tremendous strength and courage, and I commend you for that. Thank you for reaching out to me and showing me genuine concern and not just wanting something from me, that really touched me, because that don't happen much. So, thank you for that. Y'all, link to this song is in the description box. I want y'all to please, 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 please click that link and go like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to Kuroko. Kuroko. Please, y'all. Please, y'all. Please, y'all. Y'all comment below, what did y'all think? Can y'all relate? Comment below anything you want to see me react to. Please like this video on your way out. A lot more important than you think. Please subscribe to my channel, y'all. Again, thank you again, Kuroko, for being so kind to me. Thank you for the donor request. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App links are in the description box under all my videos. Donations are not required, but greatly appreciated, as that's how I provide for my child. So yeah, again, y'all, please like this video. It's something more important than you think. Please subscribe to my channel, y'all. April G Squad. Fist bump. Love y'all. See y'all in just a little bit. Peace out.